We are restarting the podcast. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see everybody as always. My God, this never goes right first time. It's all because of Delicious. Let's just put the blame on him. Yeah, it's just easier to blame him than anybody else. So there we go. Shall we introduce our hosts? Yes, we shall. And this is the official start of the podcast. Only 7 minutes in. I've never made a mistake like this before. Thank you very much, Astivert, for the follow. For the host. Holy shit. Absolute.
Guess it would unfollow.
Absolute legend. Honestly, your generosity is what runs the channel, and I can't thank you enough.
People.
I know, absolutely beautiful. But no, I did have Discord muted. I don't know why my voice was muted for no reason, so I'm just going to introduce you two quickly again. We're joined by Agent Oink, aka Alfie.
Hello, sweetie.
And Astivert, aka Jowan.
This is the third time.
No, it's the fifth. Calm down. Unfortunately, Delicious isn't here this week, but he should be back next, and we've got a lot of stuff planned with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yes, he's a lazy. He hasn't even woken up yet. He hasn't said hi. But yeah, we got an interesting week. As you mentioned, Microsoft Flight Simulator has finally been given to us on this wonderful world. Yes, having some launch issues, understandable.
Yeah.
I will talk about what I had to experience and what Alfie here had to experience a little bit. But there's other games coming out, Duo Process. Wonderful game I've been following for 5 years now. It's finally come and I'm able to play it. There's like an unofficial NDA that they're holding and trying to just not let people really upload videos, or at least the general.
Can't tell you anything about the game.
I can talk to about the game. Yeah, but that should be released Thursday, so I should be streaming it around then. Pardon me. Anyway, yes, it's been an interesting week, and I feel like today's topics are gonna be about Microsoft Flight Simulator a bit. Though, if Astivert has anything you want to interject, anything you want to talk about, don't be afraid to say.
Okay,
Fuck you, Jam.
Come on.
But I feel like it would just be fun to start this podcast with talking about the more or less 3 hours I spent yesterday trying to install Microsoft Flight Simulator, or any game on the Microsoft Store, any game that's Microsoft owned apparently. It was an adventure. Let's just put it that way.
It was.
Yeah, it started at around 11 when I wanted to install Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I couldn't. I just thought this was because I don't actually own it. I got it at Game Pass. So I left it a little bit, came back to it, and then I just started doing some Googling, seeing what I could do. Realised that my NAT type code wasn't working, or the connection wasn't working, tried fixing that. That didn't really go. It went well, kind of. We'll go a bit later into that. That didn't really work, so I started Googling other stuff, like code to put in, restarting Microsoft Flight Simulator, Microsoft Store, basically reinstalling it, restarting it, resetting it. Got to about 12 o'clock. I kindly asked Agent Oink here, or Alfie, sorry, and that's when he came to my rescue about an hour in of our process, which was fun.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, I would say so. We were just messing around for an hour. I was just trying to fix my issues, restart my computer. And come about 1 o'clock, maybe 1 in the morning. He found some stuff of like, okay, so delete this, delete that, delete this, delete that. Didn't work, and then he realised I had a bunch of Windows app folders that I shouldn't have, which a majority of them are empty. After literally like half an hour of deleting them and setting security processes, which I got RSI from, because fuck me, that's a painful experience. We finally got there, and I don't know what fixed it, but it fixed it, and we installed it as soon as we could to just mitigate any problem there was. And you may, Salonwich, or Ethan, you're more than welcome to suggest a topic.
Oh God.
As long as it's not offensive, racist, or about food. Yeah, but no, Microsoft. I've been playing it a little bit today, and I'm absolutely what the fuck. I'm absolutely loving it, honestly. Oh, I've just realised I was talking to you. You know how I was talking to you about earlier about wanting to play Microsoft Flight Simulator on a controller, and then I mentioned I may get a HOTAS at some point, or some sort of flight stick. No.
No.
Yeah, not today. We were talking about that, and I just realised another reason why I have to use a controller if I stream the game, or a HOTAS. And that's because the only controls they have for it, at least unless I want to go and reset them all, are on the numpad. And all my numpads, all my numpad controls are set to shortcuts for my scenes. So I can't fly in that game unless I'm consistently and constantly changing the scenes in my stream.
That's quite awkward.
Or I just unset them and have to do them by hand, or like, you know, alt-tab out and change them. So yeah, that was fun.
Annoying.
But what's your experience with the game so far?
I haven't really done much. I've stuck to the training stuff mostly because I have an X56 HOTAS, and I use the default profile, added in a couple essential controls that I figured I would like to have, like being able to turn my lights on and off. That's quite nice. And I've just been playing through this thing to learn the controls, because the problem is with like generic stuff, like I know what the stick does, I can figure out control for mixture and throttle fine, but when it's like, you know, Joy 37 is parking brake and this is this, it's like, okay, I need to actually try and remember which one of the many switches on this device is Joy 37. And I've just been doing that, and I've been having a good time so far. Performance has been weird.
Yeah,
Defaulting to high end, and having, I would say, a high end PC. It's been just, it's not bad performance, it's more just inconsistent. Sometimes it drops frames hugely. I've had it completely freeze for a few seconds, and such like that. So I don't know. It's been interesting, but otherwise it's been pretty good.
I'm the exact same. Yeah, it's just been really inconsistent. Like I loaded in around my local area. That worked fine. Obviously, when you load in, it takes a little bit of time to load up. But then I went to Heathrow, and that just absolutely destroyed my frames. And it's really weird. It's definitely looking good. There are some things I'm worried about, microtransaction related, but you never know. We've got a while to go and explore, and just, you know, it is a good Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's definitely got a really good base game to it. Flying around is ridiculous how realistic the game actually is and how much fun it can be. But then just like finding a bow and, you know, just take off. Autopilot is literally a button away and it does all the shit for you. It's quite useful. Though I don't understand what my autopilot was doing, because I pressed it and then it just banked right. I didn't have any destinations set, but it banked right and then went straight. It was heading towards Scotland.
Oh, it's hard for me to say without seeing what you had actually configured.
Oh, I literally just pressed it, and I was looking at, like, I had no destination set, I had no navigation set, I was looking at my GPS, and that was it. It just randomly banked right, and it's just like flattened out. I was like, okay, go to Scotland, and then I promptly crashed. But but like it's still an interesting game.
It's been pretty good. I think it's, I don't know. There's a few controversial things that I've seen about how they modelled certain landmarks around the world, or rather didn't bother at all. Which it's not a problem. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not actually that bothered about Buckingham Palace not being Buckingham Palace, or the Washington Monument not being the Washington Monument, and instead just an incredibly thin block of flats. Like, I don't really have a problem with that. But it just feels really odd that you'd spend all that time and money developing like the advanced AI system for the world that it uses and downloading all that data and such. Then just sort of going, world landmarks, nah, we just won't bother. Like, not even the ones from the country where it's developed in, or where the publisher's in. Like, it's really odd. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Something I was just like drone flying around, like exploring the countryside as it is, with down earlier, and something we just kept making fun of. The fact is, it uses Bing Maps, and we all know how, or at least data from Bing Maps. I don't know if the set floor, like the pictured floor, is Bing Maps necessarily, or if it's a mix of things.
I believe it's not necessarily what shows on Bing Maps, but the same satellite provider that Bing Maps uses, or something like that.
And we all know how great Bing Maps can be. It's amazing, yeah. Something I did find really funny though is I went into a Boeing and I went onto a they have private fucking airports. This Boeing was bigger than the airport. It was literally half the size of the runway. I'm like, I can't even take off from here. And then I started exploring around with the drone, and it just promptly, I went into this, I wanted to see how high you could go with the drone, and then it just said I promptly crashed my plane. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I forgot to put the brake on and it just rolled into a building, or because I didn't pause it. I didn't actively pause it. But
I have had some slight trouble for some reason halfway through one of the tutorials, which I'm again mostly just doing to learn the controls. It was like it told me to do something. I wasn't listening, and then she stopped speaking, and it didn't give me the pop-up in the top right saying that, descend to whatever altitude or whatever. So I had no what it was. So I spent ages trying to figure out what it was. And in the end, I just nosedived until she was like, "Yes, well done. You've maintained a cruise at 55,000 feet." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm literally falling to the ground, but sure."
Actually, that's something that really confused me about. So I did the first mission just to get used to the controls, which I want to just say, the first mission is, or the first tutorial, sorry, first flight lesson, is getting used to the controls. It doesn't tell you any of them, or at least the important ones. I didn't know how to go up or down until I just started pressing all the buttons.
On keyboard?
Yeah.
That's very weird.
Yeah. Also, when you finish it, it says, or at least the first one, it says either exit or like give me full control to go to the next one, or just fly around to, get used to it. There's a very small bubble you can fly around in though before it starts saying, "Oh, you're leaving the mission area." I'm trying to fly a plane. It's not like I don't have that. Like, it's just
a plane better, bro.
I know, but it was.
Come on.
I would definitely have to play
back
them
on your yaw a bit harder.
Honestly.
Just try to controlling the plane.
Oh, the fucking red hot plane is impossible to fly on PC, on a keyboard.
That's pretty F.
Yeah,
I've literally not tried anything other than the tutorial stuff.
I'm gonna have to do more of it.
Cessna 152S, I think.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to have to do more.
Annoying. Don't like it at all.
Oh, why not?
I hate Cessnas.
What's wrong with a Cessna?
A lot of things.
It says no, of course.
Yeah, I know that's very. I just don't like them. They're annoying. They're shit. They're just small, slow. Fucking fuck off. Get out of it.
Okay. No, that's fair.
It says that.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's shit. Why can't I do my tutorial in a fucking Airbus?
The fuck's an Airbus?
How dare you?
Boeing.
Oh, okay.
Airbus is the biggest rival to Boeing and the one that makes the superior, better planes.
Boeing's better.
Yeah, Boeing's better. That's why they've had a plane on the ground for the past 2 years.
Yeah, but they make rockets, so space is better.
True.
So, get strict.
True facts right there.
Oh, honestly, but no, I'm loving the game so far. Or at least apart from the PC issues, the fact that it doesn't want to run all the time, the fact that loading times are about 15 hours, but I can understand that. The fact that the PC controls are shit, but that was since really the first one. And the fact that it took me 3 fucking hours to install the game, it's fine.
Yeah, that install process.
It's awful. Also, it's horrific.
The download process takes way longer than it needs to because it extracts every single package after downloading that one package.
I want to also
simultaneously extract and download. Just downloads X, extracts it, and it took me so much longer than it needed to. Go.
I just wanted to add that if you buy it on Steam, don't expect returning it or refunding it if you play the game. Let's just put it that way. If you definitely get them on Steam, unless they fix the issue, make sure you get watch videos and make sure you are definitely wanting to get the game.
If you like making use of Steam refunds, you cannot make use of Steam refunds with this game. Just a heads up. They kind of conveniently bypass the system.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if they did. I doubt they did it on purpose, but it's just
I
god
don't
awful.
think so, but
One of those things you just don't. They just didn't think about, and they just let it happen. And
I mean, it is awful anyway, because if you install it from like the Microsoft Store, right, which is where I installed mine from, it was like, hey, what drive do you want to put this on? Out of my drives, it's like, yeah, I'll put it on this one, please. Okay, that requires 107 gigabytes of space. You got 700 and something left. That's fine. We'll install it there. Lovely. I'm like, cool, thanks.
Thanks, lol.
Then it downloaded like a gigabyte to open up a launcher that tells me it wants to install the C. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll change it to my paths in my games folder where I have all my games installed, whether that be from Epic or Steam or Battle.net. I've got C users, my username, games, and everything's in there. Lovely. Nice organized. Yeah, hit that, hit next, just doesn't do anything. So relaunch the game, and it has the path that I just put in saved. So I'm like, okay. So I hit next again, and it starts doing stuff, and then just stops doing it and freezes again. So I relaunch the game. It just doesn't do anything. It's frozen. It doesn't even get to the path screen. So I relaunch the game, but it's back to the default path, and I hit install. Doesn't do anything. So I have to uninstall the game, re-download the 1 gigabyte installer, stick with the default path, and it works then.
mine.
That 127 gig is different to the 156 gig that it is on the Xbox app.
Yeah, I was literally about to point
you
that
could
out.
download the 1 gig and install the path to a different hard drive.
Oh.
Once you installed it, it's horrible.
Yeah, so that's something I wanted to point out is the fact that you can get it off Microsoft Store or you can get it off the Xbox App Store on PC, which both have different sizes. One being, as mentioned, 127, which is on the Microsoft Store, and on the Xbox App Store, it's 156 or something like that. Where's that
Maybe-
30 gigabyte come from?
I mean, maybe the one on the Xbox Store is compressed because they like to, because the ones on the like fight
but
games
they're
on
the same.
Xbox like consoles are compressed.
Yeah, but they're the
Yeah,
same.
but it's still compressed.
I play it
Yeah,
from
but
either
Xbox is
one.
bigger.
Also, the fact that
Oh.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Microsoft Store is 127 gig download, right?
Oh, I thought you said 170.
No, 127. You hit accept. It downloads a 1 gig installer that tells you it wants to now download. Now, hang on, you'll like this.
Okay.
It wants to download the rest of the game, so you put the path in, and then it gives you a 93 gig download,
Yeah.
Oh,
right? Making the total download 94-ish. But then if you download from the Xbox Store, it's like you need 156 gigs of space, which just downloads the same thing and downloads the same 90 fucking gig download. It's
Yeah,
like, what?
the actual download doesn't come from the application, it comes from the launcher.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't. It literally makes no sense. And and I don't know why Microsoft is so picky with your drive not being compatible. That was
That was horrible.
horrific and confusing and didn't need to
Look, you
be a
had
thing.
some empty folders. Okay, that's not acceptable, bro. You're not allowed to install the game if you have an empty folder.
Oh my god, it was horrific. But if it wasn't for you coming in clutch, I wouldn't be able to play the game.
Damn right, that's what I do. Hashtag Valorant fan.
And it wasn't and if it wasn't for the subs,
Stan Valorant.
I wouldn't be getting the HOTAS in a few years. So thank you so much.
I love that you're predicting that far into the future.
Oh, I know. It's because that's how many years, that's how many months I need to be sub before I can afford the HOTAS. But no, it's looking good, and it'll be fun to just have a play around when everybody's here and we've learned the game a bit more, and hopefully it's been a bit better optimized. At the moment, it's good, but it's just like even put mine on high end. I assume it detects it, or just I hope it doesn't automatically put everybody's on high end.
Yeah, I presumed it would detect, but like, I have a PC I would consider relatively high end, right? It's well past the recommended spec, let alone the minimum spec.
Yeah.
But it's still, it's something consistent. I can run it on high end and it will run at like a good frame rate, but then sometimes it just is like no 10 FPS.
Yeah.
And I put it down to medium because of that, because it was just getting annoying, and it still just does the same thing.
Okay, so I haven't done that yet, but okay, it's just probably a loading thing then, maybe.
I really don't know, yeah.
Honestly, hopefully they'll fix it up soon.
It might be, I've considered that it's possibly the NVIDIA overlay, trying to record it.
Oh,
I don't know,
maybe.
there's a whole host of things it could be.
Might be the fact that you've got an empty folder and it just doesn't like it.
Damn, fuck you right.
Fuck.
In brackets free.
Honestly, it's just been a pain in the ass though, but you know, it'd be fun. And another game I was talking about in the intro that I'm interested to play is Juro Process, which finally came out. That's got an unofficial NDA, so I can't really stream it now, but apparently that comes. Oh, that stops on Thursday. At least talking to the devs, that's what sort of date they've told me about. Can't confirm. Don't know. But it's looking interesting. It's been in development for 5 years now, and it's just something new. You know, that's why I want to play more like Sea of Thieves, because it's just new, different game. And what else is coming out that I'm interested in? No, that was it. What I found out yesterday, Fallout 76 is on Game Pass, which is a game, you know, if it's free, or at least £1, I'm gonna download it, because as much hate as it has, I want to just play a Fallout game that looks stunning.
Fair enough.
You
could download the Fallout 4 HD texture pack though that does nothing.
or the Skyrim HD pack.
Oh, it does make a difference, but it's like really unnoticeable. So all you notice is that your frame rate just drops.
Isn't it just more like skin textures and all that?
It's pure just skin textures.
Yeah.
No model changes at all.
Nice.
Like, honestly,
So it's really not noticeable unless you get up close to stuff.
It's really just not good. But there's some really good games on there that I'm just like, fuck it, I might install. You know, I'm actually gonna have a browse while we talk.
Oh fuck.
But like Grounded's on there. That's a bit of fun.
Yeah, I think there's some pretty good stuff. Like,
and like it's £1 for the first month and £11 per month after, which isn't half bad to be completely.
I got it for
like
like
keep it up.
I got it for like 4 months free.
Yeah, same.
So, but I only ended up playing like 2 games on it.
What were they?
Outer Worlds and a bit of, well, only one game. I tried playing Sunset Overdrive, but I just didn't like it.
Actually, that's a game I do want to play, is Outer Worlds, which was a recommendation from Alfie for streaming. So that would definitely be one of those.
Yes, it's
Ark's on there, which is a good game if you want if you want to waste up 120 gigabytes.
I've already done that, bro.
Oh my god. Honestly. But yeah, no, it's not too much. Wait, what the fuck? Minecraft welcomes Jurassic World.
what?
Is this like
Where's
a
this
new
come
level?
from?
It's on the Microsoft Store.
What?
Hell yeah, bro.
Is it like, you know how they have like on, I assume it's on the like Obsidian edition, you get Starter Worlds. Oh, I know they do on the console world. Console edition, so you get custom maps.
I figured for interest, I had to install the Xbox app beta for PC to install Sea of Thieves. It wouldn't let me do it from the Microsoft Store, even though it is potentially just a Microsoft Store download.
You need it though to add join people's friends. It's fucking a pain in the ass.
Right. And I was like, I'm going to sort the games on Game Pass by most popular. So I click the most popular button. It says on my screen now, most popular. Sort by relevance. So you presume, well, if I'm on the most popular section, the relevance is how popular they are. It's just sorted them alphabetically. It's some quality shit from Microsoft.
Yeah. No, there's some. I might get Outer World just to play it. Oh, this was announced an hour. This was a trailer an hour ago. Oh fuck. So it adds 60 dinosaurs, up to 60 dinosaurs to Minecraft.
Oh,
like this is like
is
new.
It Bedrock?
Yeah, I assume so because it's a pack.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's Bedrock then.
There's a button in the Xbox app Game Pass tab that just is like, it just gives you a random game to play.
It adds 60 dinosaurs and 21 new skins. Wow. Actually, if they add, so this is one of the like worlds. If they add this, I'll put it in our main chat. If they add this, don't ask why there's a bit of the week. If they add this to the ray tracing sort of map, that would be beautiful.
Well, that would be.
Honestly.
Ooh, let's see it. Yeah,
if that had ray tracing, that'd be quite nice. I
want more like support from Microsoft / Mojang for modding in Minecraft.
Yeah. It's
That'd be cool.
A bit down at the moment, which is not nice, but Minecraft is Minecraft, ain't it? It's got a good modding community as is.
Yeah, it's not going to die anytime soon.
No, not yet. But yeah, there's what?
You don't sound too sure, Charlie, that it's gonna live on.
Nah, I think he's gonna die next week.
Yeah, me too.
As
I
soon
think you
as
might be right. Fortnite's way better.
as soon as Microsoft's Flight Simulator gets fixed, that's gonna be.
Wait. Fishing SimWorld registered trademark : Pro Tour is in Game Pass.
Wait, what is?
Fishing SimWorld registered trademark : Pro Tour.
Ooh.
Fishing?
Yeah, I think you're
Oh.
a
Fishing?
I'm have to leave the. I'm sorry.
Shit, bro.
Astroneer is on there, which is just a fun
Is
little
it?
game. Yeah.
Ash, me, Phelan, and Ethan played, but then it just ended up just being me, Phelan, and Connor played
Oh
it,
my god!
but it's ended up being me and Ethan finishing it.
If this game has, oh my god! If this game has multiplayer, we will have to get this.
Was it?
No, I'm not going to sell this. I'm just going to send a picture, and you're going to guess. It's got split screen. Please tell me it has one online. It has. Oh, it's only got local co-op. Wait. Oh, don't tell me it's only got local co-op.
Sounds like this is a job for that application that lets you play local co-op games online. I can't remember the name of off the top of my head.
Well, I can't send the picture. If you're wondering, it's called Disneyland Adventures.
Oh,
And all I saw was a picture of this really big goofy hugging a kid. I was like, we need to get that.
pretty worrying.
Descenders is on there as well. That was another game I forgot was on there. Which is just a fun little game. Final Fantasy's on here? Final Fantasy, is that 4? Yeah. Oh, cool. There are some decent games on here. And again, if you get it for £1, it's a decent deal. Or at least to play a few games for a month. And again, I feel like £11 a month isn't too bad for...
I mean, it's $3.99 a month for the default version.
Wait, is it? I thought it was 10.
No, I think that's Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, doesn't that give you everything?
Well, yeah, but Game Pass still has good games on it.
Yeah. What's
Like,
the
you can
difference?
upgrade to Game Pass Ultimate and get more games.
I'm gonna see what the difference is, because I'm curious. Because there's a £7 difference then.
No, never mind. I'm lying to you, maybe. I've not ever read this. So I think both have all the games. But I think if you get Ultimate, which is $10.99 a month, you also get Game Pass with console, which I don't have because I don't own an Xbox and probably never will.
So it's literally just a
and
wasted...
Xbox Live Gold and some in-game items and such.
Oh, so it's literally just wasted money?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wait, yeah, but I can only get Game Pass Ultimate. There's no option for Game Pass.
Well, what does it say on your screen? Does it just say Manage on Game Pass, then the other one says Ultimate 1 month?
Wait,
Upgrade.
let me go onto the account. Sorry, we will talk about podcast shit in a minute.
This is important.
Oh,
this
this
is
is
high
podcasty
quality
shit.
podcast.
So
content
how are
right
you
here.
doing this? So
In the X Pass app, I go to the Game Pass button at the top of the.
I should go
top
on the
of
Xbox. I'll go on the Xbox app. Give me a minute.
I
I was on the Microsoft app. Shut up.
Oh,
Right. You go in the Game Pass, the Xbox app, yeah?
Yep.
You hit Game Pass at the top, and then below the slideshow, there's all games, my subscription, perks, and mobile.
Oh,
Hit
yeah,
my
yeah.
subscription, and then scroll down.
Manage.
No, just scroll down.
Yep.
And you'll see Xbox Game Pass for PC Beta and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
It says
What does it say?
Xbox Game Pass PC. You own this.
Yeah, cool.
Let
So
me
you've
just.
got the normal one then, not Ultimate.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, because who wants to get Ultimate? That's a piece of shit. If you haven't got a console, at least.
Well, it's £1 for the first month.
I'm okay. That's the thing. No, I do have Game Pass Ultimate.
What?
Yeah, I go onto my account, settings, subscriptions, Game Pass Ultimate,
What the fuck, bro?
manage. Let's see if I can just change this to Game Pass. Oh, I doubt I could though.
I mean, to be fair, like, mine says that I could upgrade from Xbox Game Pass to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for £1 again. So I don't see why it wouldn't let you downgrade.
Oh, this is not fun. I'm trying to change, but it's only letting me change between how many months I want to pay for.
Bro, my prepaid 12-month Xbox Live Gold expired on 3rd of March 2015. Damn.
Can you not get Game Pass, just normal Game Pass anymore? Is that like a thing?
No, you can totally get it. I bought it literally 2 days ago.
I can't though.
Well,
Oh, wait, can I
probably 'cause
change my
you kind
gamer
of already
tag?
have it in the sense that you have thingy.
Yeah, but what I want to know is, can I change it? If not, that's a pain in the ass. Anyway, is there anything you guys want to talk about?
Nothing in particular, bud.
Yeah, there's nothing in particular. I'm just looking at the Game Pass games.
Cool. Do I have to pay?
God, I'm ready for you to just like sign your life away to Microsoft.
I hope I don't.
It happened.
Because you should technically be able to get your first one. Oh, it's 10 quid. Fuck off. You should technically be able to change it for your first time for free. At least I would have thought that's the option. But apparently not, because they're
Downwards trajectory, yeah, not upwards. Because I can, like I said, I can go from Game Pass to Game Pass Ultimate for £1, but
I can't go down there. That's really weird. Oh, that's decent. You get 3 months of ad-free music. You get 3 months Spotify with this. That's not bad.
Hog. I don't use Spotify.
I do. It's like it's literally my
I
life.
buy my music like someone from the 2000s.
Wow. That's awful. But I don't really have many topics to talk about because not really much has happened. If there's any stories anybody wants to talk, I feel like. So I don't know if we want to talk about what Phelan is doing. I don't think we should.
I mean,
But
It's up to him. When he comes on next,
Yeah.
it's up to him.
I feel like that could have. I doubt it has some fun. I thought he was away for a long time. I thought that would have had some fun
it's gone
stories.
for years.
Yeah,
Delicious is dead.
Yeah,
I hate to break it to you.
he's dead.
Sorry, podcast.
Oh, just by the way, for context, what I'm trying to do is I want to try and change the membership so I don't have to pay the £10 a month. I just want to pay the £4 a month would be nice.
I mean, my guess for how you'd go about doing that would probably be
Just cancel it.
your
Yeah.
current subscription so it doesn't renew, and then you'll probably just have to buy the next subscription.
Oh,
And
by
you
the
might
way-
be able to buy the Xbox Game Pass for PC for £1 next month.
Xbox Game Pass is £8 and Game Pass Ultimate is £1 apparently.
What? None of this makes any sense.
Okay, could you send me a link to where you're finding the £3 Game
I'm
Pass?
going to account.microsoft.com/services. I can see that the only subscription I have with Microsoft is Xbox Game Pass for PC Beta, Microsoft Corporation. $3.99 every month. Next charge on date with PayPal account.
Okay, so I'm doing the Xbox Game app and I'm gonna see if I can just go to normal Game Pass.
Yeah, it's $3.99 every month.
Yeah, I know. It would be nice if you could just pick subscriptions, not my subscriptions, but they're not a good app apparently.
Of course not. It's Microsoft.
Jesus Christ.
When you buy an Xbox in future, what's going to happen is you're going to buy a plastic case, and then they're going to ship you piece by piece all the internal components of the Xbox.
Oh.
You're like, why do you do that? Like, well, so the initial download's really small. See.
Fuck's sake. Okay, wait, what? That's what?
What?
What's it done?
Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is what I've got currently. Cancelled subscriptions, Xbox Game Pass for PC Beta.
What?
I have never cancelled this.
Did you already have Xbox Game Pass? Did you upgrade to Game Pass?
No, because I
Ultimate
had it for
£1?
free. I had it for free for 3 months. That's obviously run out.
Yeah, I had that ages ago as well.
I never cancelled it. And the fact that it won't let me renew it, which is really annoying.
What the fuck, bro?
Oh, fuck, I'm just going to see if I can just buy it. I want to see how... I just want the £3 version. That's all I care about. There it is, yeah. Oh. Oh, wait a second. That would explain it. It's a limited time price, so I don't know how long it's going to be like this for.
Right. Weird. I mean, that's even weirder because it doesn't have on my manage. It doesn't say $3.99 every month until a date. So is it just $3.99 every month for the rest of existence because I purchased it now?
I don't
if
know.
I cancelled, I'd have to pay the higher price when I resubscribe.
Let's see if it says.
I have no idea.
Probably. That's what Discord did.
I mean, to be fair, that is what Discord did.
Probably then.
And
That's
I'm also gonna cancel it because it's way too expensive for me. But
yeah. So
I
Sea
think
of
it's good
Thieves
value
could
if
be
you're
an
gonna play the
option.
games, but I'm not because I have lots of games that
Bro.
most of the games I don't want to play or already own. So
What about Sea of Thieves, fam?
I'm downloading Sea of Thieves right now, bro.
Yeah, but what if you like it? Then what?
Then
Buy
I'll play
it.
it for a month and then buy it. Yeah.
It's like 40 quid.
Well, there's other methods.
It's also on Steam. Actually, how much is it on Steam? So Sea of Thieves is
Is it
a
on
game.
Steam?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it was a big. Did you not hear them shouting at you? Sea of Thieves is £35 on Steam at the moment.
That dog of his, honestly, it's rowdy.
Oh wow, I didn't realize I could speak. When's your birthday again, Alfie?
Not saying that on stream, bro.
Oh shit. Is it before? Is it after? Is it just after your subscription ends?
No.
Darn.
Sadly, it's not.
Feck.
Feck, bro.
Fact.
But yeah, it's £35 on Steam at the moment, which is
It's just too expensive for Sea of Thieves.
yeah,
my
especially
opinion.
how what's it? No Man's Sky is like averagely 15 quid when it's on sale.
I mean, they're
Are they
kind of
comparable
do-
games?
no, they're not.
Yeah, they are. One's a universe, the other one's an ocean. What's the difference? People say the ocean is the universe's water. What? No. People say I can't think of that.
That one is quest based and one is not.
They're both quest based.
Oh my god, what a fucking horrible tweet.
What?
Okay, we've got some shit to talk about.
I just saw
holy
something about
shit.
Elite
Don't-
Dangerous.
Okay, not that. So 1 hour ago from @Oculus.
Oh no.
Today we're announcing some important updates to how people log into Oculus devices while still keeping their VR profile. Starting in October 2020, everyone using an Oculus device for the first time Facebook account. If you're an existing user and already have an Oculus account, you'll have the option to log in with Facebook and merge your Oculus and Facebook accounts.
No.
If you're an existing user and choose not to merge your accounts, you continue using your Oculus account
Okay,
for 2
good.
years.
Oh,
2 years.
no.
After January 2023, we'll end support for Oculus accounts. If you choose not to merge your accounts at that time, you can continue using your device, but full functionality will require a Facebook account. Giving people a single way to log into Oculus using their Facebook account and password will make it easier to find, connect, and play with friends in VR.
I don't want to do that.
Right?
I absolutely do not want to do that.
So I have a Valve Index, and in future, if I had the money, I would consider getting an Oculus Quest as a little portable VR headset, right? Not anymore. That one tweet has
That's
killed my
fine,
entire
yeah.
interest in every single Oculus product, and I'll never touch them again. Well done,
That's
Oculus.
fair. That
Okay.
is
So,
horrific.
oh no, I won't be able to use Facebook gaming in my Oculus to watch fucking Shroud. Oh wait, I went with Twitch, never mind. Yeah, that's pretty horrible.
It is awful.
I'm just gonna make it. I'm not linking it to my main.
Yeah, no. That
Yeah,
honestly,
no, I
if you
don't blame
if you're in that situation, just make another account if you don't want
To be fair, all the replies are like, "Don't do this, please don't do this. This is a stupid decision. Don't do this, please don't do
Hopefully
this."
they
Everyone
don't.
just like that. So hopefully they'll go back on it because that would suck if they didn't for everyone that has an Oculus. But also, imagine already avoiding the Facebook product. Haha, beat you. I'm better consumer.
Yeah, by paying twice to 3 times the amount.
I mean, it's worth it.
The amount, yeah, totally worth it, bro. You don't have to use a Facebook account
That's worth like £400.
easily.
Oh, that's fucking beautiful.
Honestly, though, like, why would you do that? Like, you have a whole storefront and brand name with like an account around it. Like, why would you just merge it with Facebook? Are they going to get rid of the Oculus store and make it the Facebook gaming store?
I bet not. Having to
Like,
go
that
through
would be
Facebook.
so horrible. Can you just imagine?
Oh, it's god awful. Honestly, why would they do that? Honestly,
I can't wait until you're like halfway through playing the next Half-Life game in VR, and it's a really awesome experience, and you turn a corner and a pop-up comes up like, waiting for your Facebook store transaction to complete, and you're like, oh god.
honestly.
Zuck is just ready to fucking cuck us all.
It's I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand why Facebook are trying to do this. We've seen it happen before, and it just never goes well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just Facebook, isn't it? Like,
Is Games, by the way, is Gamescom still happening?
Things
It happened online, didn't it?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
happening 22nd to 30th of August.
probably will
Well,
happen.
like,
The
I
next,
don't know.
next
A few
Friday.
of the games journalists I followed had like at Gamescom in their Twitter for like a few days a while ago. So maybe I'm going insane.
Maybe Facebook are taking over.
Maybe they had some of a Facebook account.
True. Actually,
So this is something actually. This is kind of going into unrelated, but it's really annoying. Is the fact that my dad's looking into getting those reactive LEDs for the back of the TV, which is a really nice idea. It works best in my opinion for home theaters, not really gaming monitors or stuff like that. However, they are extremely hard to find, and if you do find them, they're extremely expensive. There are
Yeah.
some home ones, but the thing I found out that I didn't know about is there's already TVs built in with them. Have they costing like 500 to 1,000 each? I didn't know this was a thing already.
It's pretty spicy, right?
Yeah.
The question is though, do you have to sign up for a Facebook account? Because if not, I mean, that
fuck's
price is
sake.
pretty reasonable.
yeah, that price is pretty reasonable.
Oh. No, I'm just not even gonna fuck off with the Microsoft.
So in other gaming news, there's a tweet that's going around that's it's pretty good. So the official E3 Twitter tweeted out an article, and it reads, "Great list of games woman gamers are playing. Any of your favorites make the cut?" The article is entitled "The Games We Play: 25 Online Games That Women Enjoy," and it's like it's doing the rounds. It really is doing the rounds. Apparently, it has the fucking phrase "ladies who game" in the actual article content.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Facebook just don't do anything good these days, honestly.
I don't get why there's this like stigma about free games for women Sudoku. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's just an advert for Candy Crush and fucking Sayonara Wild Hearts. Holy shit.
Okay.
This is fucking hilarious.
Is it?
But the thing is, women play more games than men. There are more women gamers in the world than there are men, if you consider the mobile market. So, like, I don't know. Maybe I want to know what games men play.
In other really good gaming news, by the way, when is this? On September the 23rd, they're up there. There's, I don't know if it's a new game or an update, but the Goose Game will be 2-player.
Oh fuck, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I can get behind that. It'll
Okay,
it'll
still
finally
like
be
the
the
game.
Geese game.
What they should do then is do a 2-player version for the desktop.
Yeah,
I think that's what they should do.
that'd be cool.
I've only
would
ever
be
used
cool.
it once, and that was a
Like-
pain in the ass. Someone tweeted, someone retweeted that saying delete Facebook from this earth. I think that is a fair decision.
I feel like not much would change if Facebook left.
Yeah.
Like most people just move to a different social media platform.
Okay, so I don't know. Actually, I'll read into this article quickly. Who said
then,
this?
like, I feel like pretty much like just a huge amount of like misinformation and boomers would stop being quite as boomery.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what social media would they go to?
Reddit, obviously.
So I can't find.
Now they'd go to VK.com, like obviously.
Is that the Russian version?
That's the Russian Facebook, but the
Yeah.
thing is, it's exactly the
yeah.
same as Facebook. So like, they ironically would. There'd be some article in like the Daily Mail, like missing Facebook. Check out this new competitor, VK.com, and everyone would move there, and it would just become really weird because this like Russian social media site has just been invaded by like all of America's and Europe's boomers.
So, in other gaming news, I don't know who quoted this quotation is from, but Xbox architect on ray tracing. Quote, developers still want to use traditional rendering techniques without a performance penalty. Which is kind of going into that point of, you know, the next gen consoles, I don't think the whole point of them advertising, oh, we've got all this better, like, you know, we're going to have the better hand graphics wise. I don't think that's what people are going to be looking for, especially developers. Like, having that extra bit of power is going to be useful, but I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
still, it's gonna be.
I feel like games just need to stop caring so much about graphics.
Yeah.
I just don't give a shit anymore. All games look good enough. Just fucking give me better gameplay.
Actually, this is going off kind of topic, but it's really just come back in my life a bit more. I watched Tintin the other day. So if anybody else has seen that film, I don't remember seeing a cartoon. I don't remember seeing an animation where they go for like realism for a while.
Not very often, no.
Like that, they did that really well, in my opinion. Though the noses did really put me off, because they're like Tintin's a very realistic looking character, but then you've got fucking this American who comes along who has this big like round nose with the mushiest face ever. I'm like, that is just disgusting. Really, just not the fact that he's American, just the way they model him, or like other characters. It's just like some are realistic, some of them are like really cartoon. I'm like, why? We should have just gone full realistic. But it's a good film. I recommend anybody watch Tintin. It doesn't go true to the books, but it's a good film.
Pog.
And I don't know how many people I recognised in it, so you know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's been a long time since I watched it. I think I've only watched it once.
I really want to start watching Indiana Jones. I haven't watched that for God knows how long. That's something that's come back in my life. And
yeah.
Like watching those, it just reminds me of how bad. Like actually, that's something I was thinking about. It's going off topic again. I was watching Indiana Jones, and obviously this was back in the day where they didn't really have computers to edit. Oh, the 80s. So how did they do sound editing?
Physically.
That just seems really yeah.
Like physically, it's the same with like how
Film
you used
editing.
chroma key physically and edged everything.
Yeah.
Physically.
Really weird to think that.
Like
Yeah,
the
it was
reason
all
it's called
analog.
cutting is because you did used to cut film.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, that's all that I've been doing this week. Nothing really
I've
much
not been up to
working.
much really, like media wise. I don't know. I've kind of just not really done anything media wise. There's a certain thing coming up with media, but that we'll all be doing possibly. You know what I'm on about, Charles?
Yes,
Yeah, I know, bud.
I totally know what
Yeah.
you mean.
Well, whatever. But it's like. Sorry, Jesus Christ. But no, like, I don't really watch much movies or TV lately. I think it's kind of off topic,
Yeah,
or out of character for most people during lockdown. But I just kind of I can't stand TV.
TV is
Like, I was
god
in the
awful.
fucking kitchen making myself a sandwich for breakfast the other day. As you know, is pretty common. People do that. And I was sat there, my parents were watching a movie on TV, and I was like, not really paying attention, but it's just, in my fucking hearing space. So I was listening to it, sort of. And then it just stopped, and my brain was like, what the fuck? Why did they just stop halfway through a sentence? And then I was like, oh, right, yeah, they're fucking pausing for adverts. I forgot this was a thing. What the fuck? It's been so long since I had a media interrupted by an advert break. Like, I literally haven't done that in, like, years. It's so weird to me.
It is. They are god awful, honestly. I stopped watching TV because advertisements are so depressing. The one massive reason I stopped just watching fucking TV. Hate it. I don't really know.
Yeah. I hate adverts.
TV's definitely gone downhill in my opinion. Like you never get good TV
yeah.
anymore.
You don't get the bargain hunt anymore, it's never the same.
No, or anything else that's good.
Homes Under the Hammer, it's pretty good. I like that one.
Homes Under, oh my god, yes. Or Bargain Hunt.
Yeah, Bargain Hunt's also good.
Oh, what was I watching the other day? And I was like, you never get TV like this anymore. That was it. I saw a clip on fucking, dare I say, TikTok. And it was Trapped, an old kids show, TV kids show, British TV show called Trapped, where you have a bunch of kids doing challenges, and then out of nowhere they all wear earpieces, and then out of nowhere one of them gets told that they're the, what's the term, like the bad person. They have to try and mess up the task, and so get the team to lose while trying to seem like they're not. Oh, that was a, and then Raven. That was a great kids show that you'll never get anymore.
Yeah,
We were
Raven's
talking
good.
about like Bob the Builder and how he's changed for the worst.
That's such an odd sentence. Bro, I'm worried about what he's been putting in his tea.
Honestly, it's so shit now though. Like the animation's much better, but it just doesn't. It's just not what it was. It's not. It's not how it should be. Kids show should be made with heart and, like, you know, that they want to make this, you know, something to make kids smile. Nowadays, it just seems like they've just got a computer to do it because they're bored. It's not fun anymore. I'm trying to think of actual There was a good TV show, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was called. But it was where kids or parents would have to go into a house and wreck a room up as fast as they could, or like find something in an entire house as fast as they could. If anybody can remember what that was, then that was a
No idea.
hell of a show.
Ramzuki was good.
Ramzuki, oh my god, I forgot about that for too long, and then someone reminded me of it. That was a beautiful show. I remember doing the app so many times. Anyway, let's stop talking about random, not like culture nobody cares about, / nobody knows about.
Really?
Yeah, I know. As you guys saw, first, the podcast, the intro is slightly changed, and with my actual streams, I'm going to constantly be working on those. I try to make the actual podcast look like they're edited when they're not. That's something I always aim to strive for on the podcast, and I just like to make it professional on the cheapest budget physically possible. Mainly because I live on the cheapest budget physically possible. As you can perfectly see, I do not eat at all. I barely have enough money to get through a day, as you can clearly tell by my figure.
Okay.
Sure.
A podcast, I will say this now, podcasts in October time will be either delayed till late night or they'll be earlier, because me and a few friends have started a new football team and the games are every Tuesday. They start at 7:30, so we'll most likely have to do these a little bit earlier. It really depends on what's best for people, to be honest. So that's going to happen, unfortunately, in the near future. And I don't really know. I didn't really, like, there's literally nothing really happening this week, unfortunately.
Not much. It's been pretty quiet. Like
Yeah.
our group especially.
Yeah.
Like,
Not much has
Yeah,
happened. I installed WinDebug.
Yo.
My blue screen. That was epic.
wait, you did what? You installed WinDebug?
WinDebug and debug my blue screen.
Oh, okay. I've never had a blue screen.
It was FPS monitor.
You've never had a
Actually.
blue screen. Stop fucking lying.
I've never had a blue screen. Like I've never
You've
had.
literally blue screened with when I've been in a call with you.
When?
Like a few months ago.
No. Jowan did, because you tried. What was it? Overheat? No. Was it overclocking your GPU while it was still on? Oh, while you're in Discord. Was that a thing?
I just overclocked it too much.
I've never blue screened. I've also never got spam emails, which is really, really, really surprising.
I've never got spam emails. Come on, come on, bro.
No, I've never got either like the stupid ones or a serious one, ever.
Do you mean a serious spam email? How do you get a serious spam email?
Okay, so like a
The
spam
ones that
email.
are actually like, Prince giving you a shit ton of money.
Yeah, like an actual
I'd
like
like one of them.
proper one.
If I go back to my spams right now, so I got an email from Debbie. Debbie's 37 years old and she's looking for a serious and special relationship on 40pluslove.com. Seems a bit odd considering she's 37 and on 40pluslove. Sure, thanks, Debbie.
And you also, you're 20, so.
I got a message from the USPS saying that I had a package to collect, and could I give them my address because they'd forgot it. I got a message from Pirates Cynical Merchandise saying that they had an item back in stock.
That's not spam, mate.
A YouTube upload from Muselk from 6 years ago. I got an email from the office. Hello, I'm from the office. I would like to send you to receive your fund of $7.5. If no, kindly reply back immediately with your full info. I guess I'll do that. If anyone wants to reply back, it's I'm ffundin@gmail.com. Very legitimate email name there. And I got a message from James Hamilton that says, "My name is Hamilton James."
Interesting.
He's a banker in the UK. I get spam emails all the time. They're fucking hilarious. I love them
That's
so
why I'm
much.
annoyed, because I really want to witness them, have my fun. The only spam email I actually remember, which wasn't on mine, was Jowan on the school email.
Yeah, no, I've just checked mine. You know how full mine was before.
Yeah.
Like how much there was. I've only got 8 at the moment. I was expecting it to be full, just like normal.
I remember the one you
Apparently,
got.
I just don't get any anymore.
I remember you got the one in school on your school email somehow about Russian brides, which was pretty special. Yeah, I literally got no spam. It's so annoying. It's kind of a good sign, I guess, because I'm a good person who don't go on dodgy websites and sign up to shitty stuff. But
I don't go on dodgy websites and sign up to shitty stuff.
Well, how
I
do you
just
get
have
spam?
had an email account for like 15 years.
That's not true. Wow, do I genuinely not have any spam? Like, legit, I got no spam on any of the emails I have. I got like 5 emails. Let's check the Clip It podcast one. I haven't checked this podcast God knows how long. Yep, no spam, no nothing. Wow. I'm just a good citizen. Nobody wants to spam me. Just a good citizen doing the morals of the human race. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be a slightly shorter podcast just because it hasn't been too much going on this week.
I think you might be right. That's a good call.
Yeah. But as mentioned, we may have a stream later with some goes. May do. Don't put me on it, but we may do. It'll be a bit of fun though, and I'm trying to get more hours up there. I was kind of disappointed with how many streams I've done in the last few weeks. Not enough in my liking. So I do need to get more hours on the grind, baby. Anyway, I think we should just call this a short one. Don't want to go into any awkward silences, and it's been fun though. We had a good chat. Spoke about what we were doing this week and what we've done this week. Is there anything you want to say to finish us off, Jowan?
Shout out to Josh.
Cool.
That's a good shout out.
And is there anything you'd like to say, Alfie, to finish us off?
I'd like to give a shout out, if I may, which I probably can, considering that you've given me permission. A shout out at the Rami, at the _Rami on Twitter, who's been decided to do a Flight Simulator 2020 stream today, an hour ago. Started the stream on his PC, walked outside and locked himself out his house, which is fucking hilarious.
That's something I'm going to do when I move into my own house.
Good.
But no, yeah, thank you very much, you two. Sorry, everybody, that's been a short one, and hopefully, if you did miss this, you can watch it on the channel. Don't forget that does get uploaded. As always, Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the support and your generosity. You're all amazing. And have a wonderful evening. We shall see you soon.
Audio Jungle.
Wow. And as tradition from now on, we will do a little outro for the YouTube channel just to get us to the hour mark. We're currently at 59 minutes. Say something quickly, Darren.
Just here eating my pasta,
And what about yourself, Agent Oink?
If I was given a request to say something on a podcast, and the whole point was to delay time until, a situation in such it was a reasonable length in recorded form to end the recording for YouTube, I would probably do something a bit sort of interesting. And that would be Andrus Andrew Keogh. You might not know who Andrew Keogh was. He was born on the 7th of October 1942 and died on the 10th of March 1976. And was a three-time in 1968, 1969, 1972 world champion and European champion in 1974 in drafts. He won 8 national titles in 1961, 1965,
Okay, that's enough.
1968, 1970,
That's
1972, and 1975.
That's enough.
How interesting.
You got
I hope
5
you just cut him
seconds
off at
left.
the hour mark. Oh.
So, bye.